Hey everyone, I'm Marina. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here for a shop update preview. The shop update will be this Friday, May 21st at 8 p.m. Eastern Time at pineappleyarn.com. I am going to be restocking tonals and I have quite a few colorways, so let's get started. Before I jump into yarn, I want to remind you that since we are coming to the end of May, my June club pre-orders are nearly closed. And so if you wanted to jump into those June clubs, definitely get your order in by May 31st. I die to order everything that are in my clubs. And so it's really important that you get your order in by May 31st, and then everything will be shipped by June 10th. That also includes any in-stock items that you purchase with the clubs as well. Everything will be shipped together and shipped by June 10th. I am also dyeing up my advent calendar. I just started dyeing it up and it has been so much fun. My advent calendar for 2021, the theme is SEABREEZE. It is a beautiful gradient and it's still open. So if you are in the market for an advent calendar, definitely check this out. I still have my Lani sock and my Lani DK available. So tons of different project options for you, and check that out in case you're interested. Okay, the first tonal I'll be restocking is Heliotrope. I love this gorgeous, vibrant pinky purple. It looks so pretty with so many different colorways. And I'll be comparing these to a lot of other colorways that I'm restocking, but I love this. Y'all have been asking for this one to be restocked, and so I am. This one is so pretty. I love it against this black and white. It's so pretty and vibrant. So again, this is Heliotrope. The next colorway I'm restocking is Poolside, and I love this beautiful, vibrant royal blue. It is so gorgeous and does go so well with so many of my colorways, especially those in like the fuchsia and blue and green families. Those look so beautiful together. So this is Poolside. Last but not least, I am restocking Princess. This is a beautiful medium tone neon pink, and again, it looks so beautiful basically with everything in my shop. This is what I call my neutral because it really does go so well with so many different pineapple yarn colorways, and it looks beautiful by itself too, of course. But this is Princess being restocked on Friday. All right, I am going to be restocking Moana. This is a beautiful, soft, and sophisticated, variegated colorway. It has creamy peaches and soft grays, along with some delicate warm speckles. I love this with Peachy Day, which is, let's see, it's right up here. I love those two together. I love it paired with Dusty Sage. So these three together are so beautiful. I think they would make the most beautiful project together. It also looks great with Pearl. So those three are just so beautiful. Even if you put Dusty Sage and Pearl with Moana in the middle, so beautiful. And when I'm restocking all of my colorways, I know I've said this in previous shop updates, but I restock basically any bases in my shop that are sold out. So many times I sell out of my fingering weight sock yarn, which is called Lani sock. I sell out of it so quickly, and so I'm always restocking Lani sock, my Lani DK, Gold Nani Twist, and Noe Mohair Silk. Those are the four bases that I use most of the time. And so anytime I say that I'm restocking a colorway, just know that there may be a few of one base already in the shop, and I'll be restocking all the rest of those. So this is a la Moana. Next up is Ocean Motion. And this is a very beautiful blend of bright blues and greens. This looks beautiful with Poolside. That looks so gorgeous together. It would look beautiful in Glowworm, which I don't have with me, but look at this paired with Bright Mint. Isn't that pretty? I love that. You could actually do Bright Mint on one side, Poolside on the other, and then put Ocean Motion in the middle. That is stunning. That would be a beautiful 3-color fade. So again, Ocean Motion back in the shop. The next colorway I'm restocking is Sunspot, and this is a beautiful, vibrant yellow with pops of orange and pink and some earthy speckles, just real delicate speckles. I used this in my Odyssey shawl, the very bottom color, and it looks so beautiful with, let's see, Pacific Dreams. This is one of the colors that I used in my Odyssey shawl. So those two are next to each other in that shawl. So gorgeous. It would also look great with Solar Flare, which is an orange tonal. And then here's Princess next to it. So pretty. So when I went to dye a yellow, I looked at all of my colorways and noticed I really didn't have any yellow. And so Sunspot was born, and I love this color. It is just so pretty. The next colorway that I'm going to share with you, I think looks so great with Sunspot. This is a new colorway for me. This is called Pink Palm, and it is a gorgeous, vibrant neon pink, and it has tons of multicolor speckles all over it. This is such a gorgeous colorway. I love it so much. I actually knit a pair of socks from it. It's beautiful. So this works with so many different colors because it has multicolor speckles in it, but it also kind of gives the vibe of like a tonal as well. So it's super versatile. I love this with Sunspot. I love these two together. And as a matter of fact, Pacific Dreams would look so pretty with these two. Isn't that beautiful together? These would be so pretty together. This would look good with most, if not all, the tonals in my shop. I really love this also with Poolside. This is so pretty. I've seen many patterns that have little mini stripes, like micro stripes in them. These would be so beautiful. This would be beautiful in brioche. Gorgeous. So again, this is Pink Palm. I'm excited that I'm going to have 2 end of the day colorways in my shop. And for those of you who don't know what an end of the day colorway is, what it is when I have extra dye at the end of dyeing sessions. I don't like to just pour them down the drain because I think it's wasteful and it can be used. And so what I do is I put them all together to make a fabulous one-of-a-kind colorway. So the first one I only have 2 skeins of this. I dyed this on a base that I don't carry in my shop anymore, only because it's not the best for socks. You could make socks from it, but it is a beautiful superwash merino and bamboo blend. And I only have 2 skeins of this. This is a beautiful kind of a raspberry lavender color. It has so many different color nuances in it. It almost looks holographic in a way because it has so many different watercolory, very subtle colors. It's so beautiful. And I added some bright green pops of speckles. This would be beautiful as a shawl or as kind of a lightweight spring and summer tee. I think it would be so cute, or a tank. Beautiful. And so while this yarn isn't normally used in socks, it has a beautiful drape that is amazing in shawls or in a garment. These would be so beautiful. So this is the first end of a day colorway. The second one I have is completely opposite on the color spectrum as the one I just showed you. This one is very saturated. I use so many different bottles of dye for this colorway. It was crazy. I had no idea how this was going to turn out, but I love it. This is just so many different beautiful colors. We have royal blue and cinnamon and green. We have some peach in there, some pinks, raspberry, deep greens. I totally envision this as either garter stitch, like in a garter stitch project. You could add so many different tonals to this. I think it would be amazing as a pair of socks. I want to see this knit up so badly. I think these are so pretty. So I will have about 6 or so skeins in the shop. So even if you wanted to do a larger project, there will be enough in the shop. So this is my other end of the day colorway. The next colorway I have is called Tropi-call Me. I love this colorway so much. It is a very unique layered colorway. It features beautiful warm pinks and melons and aqua, lots of speckles. And so because there are so many different colors in here, it looks great with so many different colorways. If you have clear water in your stash, this would look beautiful with clear water. It would look great with coral conch, but I didn't grab it, so y'all know what that color is. It's basically my favorite color, but it would look great with that. Here it is with Princess. It looks so pretty. I love this together. Bright mint looks really pretty. I love Tropi-call Me because it's almost, these warm colors just are very earthy to me. And this is definitely not an earthy colorway. It's very bright, but it just, I don't know what it is. I think it's the layering of colors really adds some beautiful nuances. And it's super warm and I love this color. You know what would look really good with Sunset Beach? And this is another colorway that I just love. Kind of its warm tones. It has some terracotta and peaches and then bright pops of speckles. These two look so good together. So again, Tropi-call Me is back in stock. The next colorway I have is called Sure Thing. And it's a super bright, summery color. This one is so easy to find the tonals that go with it. Here it is with bright mint. It looks so pretty. Again, it would look gorgeous with clear water if you have that in your stash. Coral conch, Princess. Those would all be so pretty. Let's try Heliotrope. Even though Heliotrope isn't a color that is specifically found in this, that would be really pretty. And this would look so pretty with Poolside as well. So all these colors really go together so well. You could use this and maybe add a tonal mohair with it. If you wanted to do like a birds of a feather shawl, use this and then use coral conch or Poolside or a different tonal mohair alternating with this. It'd be so beautiful. So this is Sure Thing. Next up, I have a restock of Like My Shirt, and you may remember this from the last update I had. I hadn't dyed this in quite a while. I brought it back, and I love this colorway so much. It is bold and bright blues and aquas and lavender. So the colors that look so great with it are Poolside, obviously. Heliotrope is a wonderful color to pair with this because it does have those purple undertones that are just gorgeous. But my favorite of all of these together are these three. I love Poolside and Like My Shirt and Sea Urchin together. Sea Urchin is a gorgeous kind of lavender gray, and it's so, so pretty. It's such a beautiful color, even though I normally gravitate toward the bright colors. This one just always, for some reason, I just love that color so much. It's so beautiful. So again, this is Like My Shirt. Next up is a fan favorite. This is Pink Seaglass. It is so much of y'all's favorite. It flies off the shelves when I do an update. So normally I dye enough to keep in stock, and this one always sells very quickly. So I don't want to create a rush. That's definitely not my thing at all. But if you are interested in grabbing some Pink Seaglass, I will have it, and it does sell out very quickly. So you may want to set a timer or an alarm for the update. But here it is with Heliotrope, so beautiful. Again, Clearwater would look beautiful with it. And here it is with Princess. And actually, now that I'm looking at all this yarn, look at it with Bright Mint. Isn't that beautiful? So it's not as blue as the aqua that is in Pink Seaglass, but these are so striking together. Wouldn't this be the most beautiful shawl? Or even if you want to do a striped sweater, this would be so beautiful. Wow, I love these colors together. They're so springy, so fun. I love them. So again, Pink Seaglass is back in stock. I have not dyed this colorway for a while, so I wanted to bring it back. This is called Atlantic Dreams, and like I've just talked about Pacific Dreams several times, here's Atlantic Dreams. I was kind of inspired by living on both coasts for a while and wanted to do kind of a duo. So Pacific Dreams is warm, it has a little bit of earthy speckles, very bright. Atlantic Dreams has some cooler tones, lots of speckles. So this is such a beautiful, vibrant colorway. Again, as always, Princess looks awesome with it. It looks so great. Another colorway that I didn't grab, but a tonal that would go really well, is either Shamrock or Green Stars. And I think I have those in the shop, at least one of those, but it would match this really beautiful green. This is Heliotrope. Looks so pretty. It really brings out the blues and the purples. And Poolside looks so great with this. So there's lots of options here for a fade. Even if you wanted to do like Pink Seaglass with it, those look really great. And let's see, how about Like My Shirt? We could grab those. And so really you could go from like kind of a blue purple predominant color and then add Atlantic Dreams, and you could do Pink Seaglass, or now that I'm looking at these, you could actually grab Ocean Motion and do that all together, and then you're going from blues kind of into the greens. And those are really, really pretty together. So many options for fades and for mixing colorways and mixing tonals. I just love it. So this is Atlantic Dreams. Last up is Deep Dive, and this too is such a favorite of y'all's. This is so, so beautiful. And there's so many options again for this colorway. It looks so beautiful with Like My Shirt. It looks great with Pink Seaglass if you wanted like a really striking contrast. I would love deep dive with a bright green. So glowworm, like a glowworm mohair. My Noe mohair silk and glowworm would be beautiful. Here it is with bright mint. Beautiful, super striking. And how about pink palm? Those are so pretty together. And you could do a really pretty trio with deep dive. Maybe pair it with princess or heliotrope, really, either one would be super pretty. This heliotrope is more purple. And then maybe pair it with bright mint. Those would be really pretty together. You could also pair it with Poolside. Those would be really pretty together, or these two if in like a Good Vibes shawl. That's the shawl that I just finished from last week. That would be so pretty. Again, this is Deep Dive back in stock. So that is it. That's all I have for you this week. Again, my shop update will be this Friday, May 21st at 8 p.m. Eastern Time at pineappleyarn.com. Set your alarm if there's something that you really, really want, because I can't guarantee that they'll stay in stock, even though I do dye quite a bit, just so everyone can get what they want. And if you've liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. I'll be back again with you in 2 weeks for another shop update preview, and I'll be back with you in 1 week for an episode of Pineapple Knits. And until then, I hope you're enjoying your crafting so much. Bye.